Today's video is an inspiration from a lot of emails I've been getting lately on guys saying, I'm training hard and consistent, hell, even progressively, and I'm still not building muscle. What's going on? Well, there could be many various reasons for this. Recovery is one of them. Are you not sleeping enough? You're not eating very well, overstressed in life, not drinking enough water? But that's a topic for another video. Today we're talking about how the potential to build muscle in your workouts could be basically leaking through your fingers like you're trying to hold Jell-O. And the tighter you try and grab onto it, the more it leaks out through your fingers. The reason for this is because while we're focusing on improving some aspects of our workout, other aspects are falling backwards. So we're like 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, and we stay stuck. So what's going on here? Well, building muscle is actually very simple. There's only 2 variables you've got at your disposal. You've got the amount of tension in a muscle, and you got the amount of time that you're working that muscle for in relation to rest. So on the tension side of things, the 2 variables are, can you get the tension in the muscle to begin with, so muscle tension control, and how much are you generating, usually somewhat correlated to resistance. So the difficulty of your exercise technique, how much you're lifting, that sort of thing. On the time side, we have how long are you doing the exercise for, sets and reps, or time if you're doing an isometric, against rest period. This is a big one because we're trying to create fatigue in the muscles in order to stimulate muscle growth. And if you have long rest periods, you have less fatigue. So 3 sets of 10, resting 2 minutes in between each one is very different than 3 sets of 10, resting 30 seconds in between each one. One creates more fatigue than the other. So what usually ends up happening is we progress one at the expense of the other. So that's why it's like a teeter-totter. One side's going up, the other's going down, but ultimately you don't move anywhere. So instead what you want to do is bring one side up, then the other, then the other, then the other, and that's how you elevate your entire muscle capacity. Here's how you're going to make this happen. Take either time or tension, it doesn't matter which one, and lock it in. Get it consistent. So on the tension side, lift the same weight. Do the exact same technique. Keep your tension control locked in. Do the exercise the exact same way. No variation whatsoever for a while. And then progress your time. Either the number of reps you do, maybe you add a set or 2, or you can shorten up your rest periods. That can work very well as well. That ensures that while one stays locked in place, the other can progress. You can do this the other way too. Keep your time elements the same. Do the exact same number of sets, the exact same number of reps, and keep your rest periods consistent as well. 1 minute, 2 minutes, doesn't matter. It just has to be the same from one workout to the next, and work on the tension aspect. Work on tension control, work on advancing your technique, or potentially lifting a little bit more weight. This is gonna seem almost impossible at first, and that's the whole point, because you're essentially asking your muscles to do something beyond what they could potentially do before. And you're not running around trying 100 different ways of something that you can already do. So lock in time, lock in tension, and progress the other one. Then after a little bit while, like a few weeks or so, then you say, okay, I progressed my resistance or my tension to this level. Now I lock that in and lock in the other. And that way you avoid the seesaw effect and you just start elevating your entire capacity game. And that's going to help you build much more muscle. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Till then, be fit, live free.